When a beloved star finally speaks out, the whole industry shakes. What really happened behind the glitz and glamour of the bold and the beautiful? Today, the silence is shattered. Hello, and welcome back to Telly Barta. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, because what we're about to uncover will leave you speechless. When Jacqueline McInnes Wood, who played the iconic Steffy Forrester, stepped into the press room, everything felt still. The proud posture we've seen for years was now replaced with visible weight on her shoulders. The sparkling chandelier above flickered like a dying flame, fitting for what she was about to reveal. For over a decade, she had been the fire, the elegance, the essence of the bold and the beautiful. But now, she wasn't a character. She was a woman, raw, emotional, and ready to reveal the truth. With a trembling voice, she began, "I never thought I'd have to explain this publicly." What followed was not just an explanation, it was an emotional earthquake. This wasn't about contracts or drama. This was about pain, silencing, and the slow erasure of a woman's identity, both on and off screen. Fans had noticed her absence. Scenes felt off. Rumors swirled online. Some thought she was pregnant, others thought she had new project, but none of them came close to the devastating truth she now revealed. After her maternity leave, she returned full of energy, ready to bring Steffy back stronger. But things had changed. She was told to tone Steffy down, make her softer, less competitive. When Jacqueline resisted, her input was labeled as difficult. Slowly, they phased her out. Less screen time, discarded ideas, ignored phone calls. One day she arrived in full makeup, only to be told her scenes had been cut. Then came the final insult. Her character was being twisted into an unhinged villain, falsely accusing Finn, slapping characters, and begging for forgiveness. "This isn't Steffy," she said. "This is character assassination." She begged for rewrites. She was told to be grateful she still had a job. 2 weeks later, she was informed her contract wouldn't be renewed. The press room fell silent. Jacqueline continued, revealing the toxic culture, gaslighting, and favoritism that brewed behind the glossy set. Her mental health deteriorated. She left the studio crying, unsure of who she was anymore. When she confronted a top producer, he told her, "Don't be like the other women. Too emotional, too loud." That moment stuck with her. That was when she realized it wasn't just her. It was the system. Jacqueline clarified. She didn't quit. She was pushed out. Her fight to preserve Steffy's original strength was met with rejection. One of the final scripts showed Steffy arrested, begging, and shamefully leaving LA. That's how they wanted to write her out. No montage, no goodbye, just silence. A silence Jacqueline couldn't accept. Her confession was more than just news. It was a wake-up call. "I wanted more for her," she said, "because I loved her." Other actors supported her privately, afraid to speak publicly. Even her husband had to remind her, "You don't have to stay where you feel small." That's when she knew it was time to go, but not in defeat, in strength. She announced her own production company, committed to telling real, empowering stories. "I'm not done. I'm just getting started," she declared. Fans were in tears. Reporters applauded. But not the network, not the executives. Within days, hashtags like #Justice for Steffy and #Stand with Jacqueline trended worldwide. Old scenes resurfaced. Petitions exploded online. Even longtime castmates like Catherine Kelly Lang and Don Diamont posted quiet but powerful messages of support. Then came the shocker: internal CBS emails were leaked. The documents revealed a cold strategy to phase Jacqueline out, labeling her too headstrong and her fan base too emotional. It wasn't just creative disagreement, it was sabotage. The soap world was shaken. Writers came forward anonymously, confirming her claim. She deserved better, one said. CBS scrambled to issue a statement promising to investigate the toxic culture. But the damage was already done. Trust was broken. Meanwhile, Jacqueline started filming her new mini-series, unscripted, inspired by her own experience. Her character Jessa is fired after refusing to play the villain. It was her way of reclaiming the narrative. Streaming platforms began to fight for its rights, but even then, Jacqueline admitted, it still hurts. Steffy was my strength, she said. It was like losing a sister. As Emmy season arrived, she announced she wouldn't attend, even if she won. I already won, she said. I got my voice back. And just when we thought it couldn't go any further, leaked CBS emails confirmed everything. Her character was deliberately destroyed to justify her removal. Former soap stars rallied around her. Viewers vowed to boycott the bold and the beautiful. CBS was left scrambling. Jacqueline, however, stood firm. At her next public appearance, she said only one thing. Thank you. You reminded me I wasn't crazy. You reminded me that Steffy mattered. That I mattered. They tried to silence her. But in doing so, they gave her the loudest voice. Steffy may be gone from the script, but her spirit and Jacqueline's strength now lead a movement the industry can't ignore.